Imagine a world where two of the most powerful nations on Earth, China and the USA, weren't separated by the vast Pacific Ocean. What if, instead, they shared a border just like Canada and the USA? Sounds wild, right? But let's dive into this fascinating what-if scenario and uncover the ripple effects of this geographical shift. Trust me, it's going to blow your mind. To start, let's think about geography. Right now, the Pacific Ocean acts as a buffer between China and the USA, a natural barrier that forces trade to travel by sea and keeps political tensions at a manageable distance. But what if that ocean disappeared and the two countries were next-door neighbors? In this alternate reality, we could place China where Mexico is, creating a direct land connection. Suddenly, the world's two largest economies are bumping elbows. Sounds exciting? Maybe. But it also raises some big questions. First up, let's talk trade. Right now, China and the USA are each other's biggest trading partners, exchanging goods worth hundreds of billions of dollars every year. If they were neighbors, trade would skyrocket. Imagine goods moving across high-speed rail lines instead of being shipped across the ocean. But here's the catch. Being neighbors might also intensify competition. Picture this. China's low-cost manufacturing hubs just a short drive away from Silicon Valley. It could lead to economic booms, but also layoffs in industries that can't keep up. It's like living next door to a rival restaurant. Collaboration is possible, but so is cutthroat competition. And now, let's address the elephant in the room: geopolitical tensions. Even with the Pacific Ocean in between, China and the USA often clash over trade policies, military presence, and human rights issues. If they shared a border, these disagreements could escalate quickly. Think about the USA's border with Russia during the Cold War. It was a high-stakes chess game. Now imagine that level of tension with China. The border could become a militarized zone, a flashpoint for global conflict. Yikes. Okay, let's lighten things up a bit. It's not all doom and gloom. Being neighbors could also lead to incredible cultural exchange. Imagine Chinese street markets popping up in Los Angeles, or Tex-Mex fusion restaurants opening in Beijing. The blending of cultures could create something truly unique. And think about tourism. Americans visiting the Great Wall or the Forbidden City could do so with just a short road trip, and Chinese citizens could explore New York City or the Grand Canyon just as easily. But there's another angle to consider: environmental challenges. Shared borders often mean shared environmental issues. For example, air pollution from one country could easily drift into the other, and both nations would need to collaborate on protecting shared natural resources. Could this geographical shift actually force China and the USA to work together on climate change? It's an interesting thought. So, what if China and the USA were neighbors? It's a mix of economic opportunities, cultural exchange, and, yes, potential conflict. While they might find ways to collaborate, being next-door neighbors could also turn the heat up on an already complicated relationship. In the end, this hypothetical scenario reminds us of the delicate balance in global politics. Geography may keep nations apart, but cooperation or conflict is a choice. What do you think would happen if these two superpowers shared a border? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more mind-bending what-if scenarios. See you next time.